It's awesome to have you guys here. Thanks for coming down. I appreciate it.
It's great to be here.
Yeah.
I like the mustache.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. So
I'm
far,
actually
so
not
good.
sure how I feel about it either, but
That's honest.
it's growing on me.
Yeah, good.
I think with a suit it would look really nice.
Really?
Don't encourage that mustache.
So let's switch gears to music for a sec. Maybe for the next 5 minutes.
Sure.
So I am a huge fan of this new record. I've heard a few tracks because somebody was nice enough to send me some ahead of time. And I've actually seen it kind of from the beginning when you first got in the studio with Martin. Maybe you could just tell everybody else a little bit more about the evolution of the record, because I know there's been some changes.
Yeah, the evolution of the record was pretty simple. It was mostly personnel, but 90% of the record was made with the same group of people.
Cool.
And it started off very organic, just people with guitars and drums and pianos, very organic instruments, and then getting into the studio and recording those, getting the basics down. We quickly realized that we wanted it to sound a little bit more developed, and that's when Andrew brought in some trumpet parts that were, through a guitar amp to give it a very spacious feel. Just some other electronic stuff, and even to the point where we added another song that was written very recently.
Yeah, recent. How long was that?
A couple months, maybe 3 months.
Why'd you guys add another song? You're like, the record's done. I mean, I'm curious,
Yeah.
especially as a songwriter, like,
Yeah.
what
Well,
was thinking about
the song was written for a commercial, actually, and the company that we wrote for didn't end up using it, but we liked it, and our managers really liked it, and we thought, well, we have the song, why would we wait another year to put on the record?
Is that song out right now, or is that?
It will be in September.
What's that called?
It's called Fireworks at Night.
Fireworks at Night. I haven't heard it yet.
We're gonna play it today.
Yeah, we'll play it
Really?
today.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, one thing that I really loved, and I think a lot of the folks that are witnessing the sessions today really loved, is how many videos you guys have, and how good the videos are. Was that like intentional? Like, did you, we had to get a marketing question in here somehow.
Yeah, no,
we are a
that's
marketing firm. But like, did you lead with the videos? I mean, Christian Sorensen Hansen did all the videos. So was that kind of a conscious decision, or?
It was definitely a conscious decision to have a lot of content, and really good content, and content that was in another area than just the sonic range, other than just songs. Whether it be photos or write-ups or little tiny videos or full videos, we just wanted to make sure that we had a lot of things that people could watch or listen to, especially in this day and age when it's mostly YouTube or Facebook
or people are
whatnot.
finding your stuff.
And Christian's a great director, and he was a friend of ours. He still is a friend of ours, and he's a fan, so we got pretty lucky.
Plus, I feel like when you have like a good-looking band, you should probably showcase that. I wasn't talking about just Zarni. I'm an Andrew too, all cleaned up, and the front band's pretty dreamy as well. So, maybe we'll go on to the next question. So, are there any rumors about the band that you guys have heard that are really funny?
Rumors about the band that I've heard that are really funny.
Or just like, or comments after the show that you heard somebody say, like, oh my god.
We get asked if we're married a lot. We're like, yes, we are.
Yeah, we do get asked
Happily,
for
10
married all
years.
the time. 10 years, 6 babies.
At every show, some little girl asks him if he knows that he looks like Macklemore.
And I usually go like this. I go, no, I don't know.
That's awesome.
And it's kind of snarky. It's mean.
It's like every show.
Every single show.
That's funny.
Why? What are rumors you've heard?
I don't want to talk about them actually. No, I'll tell you
Yeah, go
after
for it.
we're not rolling anymore. So Zarni told me a couple I probably shouldn't mention.
Right.
So.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's this song on the record that that you released, I think maybe 8 months ago or something, called Whereabouts, and that song totally kills me. I was driving a friend's van back to Chihuahua, and literally had this song.
To where?
Chihuahua. It's in Washington, yeah. But he let me borrow his tour van for a couple of months, so I had to drive back there, and I literally listened to that song 20. Yeah, it was Alan. I listened to that song like 20 times in a row. I'm not kidding you. And then on the way back, 20 more times because I loved it so much. but I don't know what it's about for you. If I know what it's about for me, but like I'm really curious if you'd be willing to kind of tell us about that.
Happy to tell you. I hope it doesn't ruin what the song's about.
It's a really cool story. I asked him the same because I love that song.
Yeah.
I was like, what did you write the song about? I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a long one. Do you care if I say the long
Yeah, maybe
version?
you could do like the abridged version since we're supposed to start the
Yeah.
sessions in a couple of minutes.
The abridged version is there literally was a man who stood outside of my house on the corner of my street because I lived in a corner building, and he would stand there with his arms out and just sing and just yell, and he was praying essentially. And every day I'd walk by and he'd go, "Have a blessed day." And at first I was like I don't want you to impose that type of thing on me.
Right.
And then I just started saying, "Thanks, appreciate it." Like just because I sort of got used to it. And then I started wondering why he was there, what his deal was, and that is where the story gets to be very long. But I will simply say that he is an extremely interesting man that people judge based on where he is and what he does, and it is completely incorrect. And seeing that judgment and seeing who he truly is was something that changed my vision on people and myself. And I still see him, and I still say hi to him.
Probably a good reminder.
Very good reminder. He shows up in the most interesting times.
Yeah, usually when something's like going good for you, right?
It's actually usually when something is going poorly, and I remind myself it's okay. I have to say this has happened like 7 times. I'm not even kidding. I will be frustrated about something within the industry or something that's going on. And I just have to think it's okay. Things will resolve. I'm putting the energy out there. It'll be returned somehow. And right after I think that or say that to myself, he literally shows up.
Whoa.
Like I will be driving and I'll turn a corner right after I think that, and he's just standing there. And I just wait for him. Yeah.
What's his name?
His name's
It's my middle name.
yeah. I would actually not like his name.
Oh.
I had a dream about him.
Gotcha.
This will be short. I had a dream about him because I asked him if I could name the song after him, but I didn't name it. Because then it would be a religious song. It's not a religious song. And in the dream, I said, "Hey, can I name the song after you? Would you mind telling me your last name?" And he said, "I don't think that'd be a very good idea." And I was like, "Oh, why not?" He goes, I would prefer it not to be the name of the song." And I was like, "Okay." And this was in a period when we started to record the album. He disappeared. The day we went to the studio, he disappeared. And he was gone for the next like 8 months. I didn't see him until the day we mastered the record.
No.
The day we mastered the record, I saw him.
What?
Yeah.
That's
And I had
crazy.
dreams about him. So. I have a photo of him I can show you.
It's amazing. Great.
I should tell you the whole
Why
story.
can't we put this on there?
You can. It's just long.
Just
I would
mute every
Yeah, I
time.
would just like you to.
His name is what?
Look.
Okay.
Yeah, just because in my dream he asked me not to say it. So.
Okay. Deal. I can honor your dreams. Totally. One last question. It's kind of a long one. It's multifaceted. So I've heard there's rumors of a label that you guys signed with. I've also heard that you guys have a release coming up on September 13th at the Crocodile. But I'm also really unsure what's happening after that release. So maybe you can tell me about the labels and what's coming up in the next year.
Do you want to talk about this, Arnie?
No,
Yeah, Zarni?
absolutely not.
Andrew? You want to talk about it?
X?
I don't know what I could say.
Yeah, you do it.
Say everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So we have signed to a label, yes, called Fugitive Records.
Sweet.
It's founded by a guy who has a long history in business, been very successful. So he's starting a new thing. And we're his first band, which is good for us, you know, because it means that they'll be putting a lot of attention on this album. So they will be distributing it, promoting it to their best efforts. That's what we'll be releasing in September.
Cool.
And it's a national release, so
You guys will be touring nationally?
we'll have to tour, yeah.
You'll have to.
I mean, I don't say like we have to, but yeah, we have to tour. It's a
Yeah.
national release. We have to get out there. So
Absolutely. Do you guys have a tour planned already?
No, we do not.
Okay.
I think mostly because that's fall season.
Yeah.
It's hard to go there and tour. And that announcement will happen
Gotcha.
soon, and once that happens, then
Cool. Well, I'm excited for you guys. And thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Thanks
This
for
is so
having us.
rad. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Cool.
okay.
Sorry, that was 10 minutes instead of 5.
I told you that was the.